Hello, folks. Welcome back to Evil Joe's A-List. Today is going to be a very special day. Well, sorry for the fact this is my first A-List here in December. Oh, joy. And also, I don't have a hat anymore. Yeah, Felix took away the hat. Why? I don't know. I guess you said I look better without it. What do you guys think? I unfortunately say I look stupid. I mean, look at this. Huh? I mean, come on, really? I mean, come on, my ass looks like that guy from Ghost from Call of Duty Ghosts here. Which, looking at it now, I think we probably should have got the game a long time ago and played it. But all joking aside, today is a new day. Let's take a look at who's going to be making the A list today. Well, it's a bit of a shocker. Today is our first anime character. Yes, our first animated character from Japanese anime. And who is it? Why, it's none other than Lord Zamazu from Dragon Ball Super. Yeah. Why? Okay, seriously, who hasn't seen this show, anime so far? I mean, seriously. I know Felix actually got this anime about a year ago, and it's got all 100, wait a minute, 131 episodes? Sweet Jesus. With three movies? Oh, wait a minute. Two of the movies are Dragon Ball Z oriented, and the other one's Dragon Ball Super, so. Yeah, I don't think the other two films should actually count. Also, the first two films are actually the first two seasons of Dragon Ball Super. What the fuck? Whatever. So, yes, Lord Zamazu, or just Zamazu as he called, or as I like to call him, the green skinned shithead who actually basically destroyed everything. All for what? What was his purpose? He wants to rid all mortals. He wants to rid all of life. Zero mortals. Zero mortals. You know, this guy is really fucking stupid. I mean, I know what some of you are thinking. Should I put should I put Wee Spears or Lord Champa on the list? Or hell, I could have put like Jiren on the list. Although to be fair, Jiren's backstory is actually pretty tragic. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Jiren, but I can understand his backstory. I could have easily put Frieza on the list, or or the other guy. I could put him on the list. I could have put there's so many characters I could have put on the list, but no, I'm putting I'm putting oh God, oh, I'm just keeping Zamazu on the list. Yes, I am putting him on the fucking list for an obvious fucking reason. This guy basically destroyed two timelines, two multiverse timelines for no fucking reason. You know what? I think it's even worse. This guy it was supposed to be a Supreme Kai, a Guardian, and all the shit he's doing. Yeah, I don't think everything he's doing. Yeah, it's clear to say that that his predecessor made a big mistake at one point. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. Now here's the messed up part. There's not only one Zamazu. There's not even two. No, there's three Zamazus, three main Zamazus in this whole thing. All right, this whole thing started because of the whole Goku Black saga. And spoiler alert, the so-called Goku Black that's in this saga, it's actually Lord Zamazu. It is ridiculous. So apparently in that guy's timeline, he actually fought Goku at some point and was intrigued by Goku's power and hates mortals. Which I'm starting to think that his Supreme Kai did not realize what the fuck was really going on. And all joking aside, isn't this like a candidacy for one of the gods of destruction? I mean, personally, I think the whole gods and angels thing that's actually in Dragon Ball Super is beyond fucking stupid. But then again, that's just me. I mean, Felix kind of feels the same way about it because he doesn't really like the gods and angels too. But then again, I'm pretty sure all of you feel the same way too. So I'm not going to go any further into detail on that one. But no. So we have Goku Black, who actually, here's the thing Goku Black was actually turned, is actually the original Zamasu that started this whole fucking process. So he actually goes into the past. So he actually, after he fights Goku and loses, because Goku is surprisingly more powerful. So he calls the Super Dragon Balls and actually has his body switch with Goku's body, thus turning into Goku Black. And then he kills Goku and his whole family and discovers the time rings and goes into a distant future that's no longer canon to the franchise. Whose future is it? It's Trunks. Yes. Vegeta's son from Dragon Ball Z from the Cell Saga makes a comeback. Yes, he is back. And what does Zamasu do? He kills the gods not only in his timeline, but goes into the future in Trunks' timeline and does the exact same thing, and thus convincing the other Zamasu, his his future, or I should say his weird future counterpart, to join in his progress, thus making him using the Dragon Balls in that universe, in that timeline, making him immortal. And there's something that's a bit wrong with this. Zamasu says he actually destroyed the Dragon Balls in both those timelines. No offense, but the Dragon Balls are extremely powerful. So that would mean that, okay, he destroys them, but I don't think he actually did destroy them. I think they just over exaggerated, or he thought he destroyed them. I know King Piccolo did that at one point in the original series, but that was a long time ago. And to be fair, half the shit in that thing was kind of was disproven at some point. Then again, a lot of things don't really make a lot of sense in Dragon Ball. And to complicate things even further, Trunks goes back in time to actually get assistance from the Z fighters of the past. However, he's surprised to see Goku because he's unaware of the fact that the whole Gods of Destruction thing and what actually happened after he left. So Goku Black actually meets him, thus starting the chain of events that would actually cause that Zamasu. So they actually see the Zamasu of that timeline, which is the current Zamasu. So yeah, there's three Zamasus. We have we have the original Zamasu, who is actually Goku Black, who started this whole fucking thing. We have the future Zamasu, who actually joined him and is immortal, and we have the current Zamasu from the current timeline, who gets killed. Yeah, I mean, what happens? Oh, Beerus just does this. Hakai. That's it. He's dead. Oh, yeah. But it gets even more fucked up. Apparently, both Zamasu and Goku Black are too powerful for even Goku and Vegeta to even handle, even in Super Saiyan Blue form. So what happens? They fuse. That's right. Zamasu fuses with Goku Black and it becomes Supreme Zamasu. And yeah, so Goku and Vegeta turn to Vegito again, and for some reason the power limiter is limited down to half for some fucked up reason. Seriously, the whole fusion thing doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. I really hate the fusions in Dragon Ball. Vegito is cool, Gogeta is awesome, and they're only unlimited time, and they only have a limited time spans, which is fucking stupid. Ay, ay, ay. So in the end, it doesn't really matter. Goku tries using a spirit bomb at one point, but then Trunks absorbs the energy and turns it into a spirit bomb sword and cuts Zamasu in half, thus killing him. Or so we thought. He turns into some type of into a gastric miasma and actually consumes the entire universe because he's even more powerful. And guess what happens? Goku actually gets a clicker he got from Grand Zeno and shows Grand Zeno. It's like, well, the Grand Zeno of that timeline anyway. And he actually he shows Grand Zeno like, look at all this destruction. Oh my god, did you do this? No, he did. Oh, well, I'm going to destroy this whole. Well, I'm just going to wipe this universe from existence before it contaminates everything else. So you might want to leave. Okay. And so what happens? Universe is destroyed, and Zamazu is finally gone. You know, I can clearly say that Zamazu is a real asshole. He fucked. Seriously, he destroyed two timelines for no reason at all whatsoever. All because he wanted zero mortals. This guy was not a Supreme Kai. He was a devil incarnate. A true fucking asshole. And yes, his Supreme Kai actually admitted he made a mistake. You fucking idiot. You know, people usually blame Goku in this series for actually starting the whole tournament of power and actually having the universes wiped from existence as the tournament went on. But what Goku did was actually a good thing because it actually proved, but actually as the tournament started, it turns out that Goku's universe is actually considered the weakest of the was one of the weakest universes in all the other universes by comparison. And yet, in the end, their universe actually beat everybody else. Go figure, right? Yeah, logic doesn't exist in Dragon Ball because logic is for idiots in this show. Or maybe because of the fact they had no idea how much power they actually had in there. So, never ever underestimate the weakest universe because the weakest universe wins the tournament of power. And also, one of the other universes made a character, actually had a Supreme Kai who almost destroyed all of existence. For what? For what? He's a fucking asshole. He can clearly say that Lord Zamazu himself is a complete fucking asshole and deserves the top spot on the asshole list. Yeah, today's A-lister is Zamazu from Dragon Ball Super. And seriously, they better not bring him back because I fucking hated that character. Fuck this guy. Fuck you, asshole. Well, the series is, no, to be fair, I do kind of like the series a little bit. I'm not a huge fan of Dragon Ball Super. I'm an old school Dragon Ball Z fan. But to be fair, Fearox Frank actually likes the series, and Rex kind of is getting into it a little. He's not a huge fan himself, but he's getting into it a little bit. Oh, it's a good thing none of those guys actually watch Dragon Ball Heroes. Then again, I don't either, so whatever. Today's A-lister is Zamazu from Dragon Ball Super. Maybe I'll put another character from this beloved anime on the A-list at some point. Who knows? It's my first anime character making the A-list. Oh, and here's a bonus fact: the voice actor who plays Zamasu is the same guy who plays Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, and also plays Brainiac in Smallville. And I'm not making that up. Go look his name up, and you'll see that he voices Zamasu in Dragon Ball. I had no idea that was him. Go fucking figure. So, that's that. My first anime A-lister. And if you were wondering if I'm actually going to put a woman on the list, I already did. I mean, does anybody remember the Friday the 13th Part 5 episode I did? Yeah. I mean, I told everybody in that movie was an asshole. Half the assholes were women. So yeah, in that film, everybody's an asshole. Man and woman alike. It's a complete pie chart. Yeah, everybody's an equal asshole. Zama's the biggest asshole in this show. So, anyway, that being said, hope you all have a nice weekend and hope you enjoy Fearox Rank's new video. I have no idea what Rex is doing. But anyway, this is our first video for December. So, fuck you, Zamazu!